secure that bag, ayy. Boss up, get that money, secure that bag, ayy. Boss up, boss up, boss up, get that money, get that money. She a queen and they love her cause she got her own place, own car, and she black on.
Hi cousins, it's Shay Shay with Simply Magnolias and Honey. Just a southern girl living life like it's golden, no matter how sticky life gets. Remember, it's what? Golden. All right. As you check the two fingers, it's PLD time. It's PLD time. It's PLD time. It's PLD time. And we are on topic number 2. I would put the other finger up, but my nails broke. I broke it at work last night, so I'm not going to show y'all. But, what's up? Topic number 2 is your goals and like your dreams and stuff. Like we kind of had like a little steamy conversation the last topic, and I kind of want to just kind of refreshen or freshen it up with, something that's positive, because trust me, relationships will take a lot out of you. It really would. Like, I'm telling you, look, a relationship can literally stress you out. A relationship, a marriage, a situationship, sneaky link, all of that can stress you out. So I've kind of just wanted to go in another direction, and today I want to kind of talk about like goals and dreams and like what's pushing you to the next level, what is pushing you to have what you have, to want what you want, and why. Why today? Why now? And like, well, Shay, you've been sitting up here pressing us about a blueprint and about our epic dash and all of that type of stuff. So, we just trying to figure out when is, what is it that you want us to do? So I'm like, look, at the end of the day, you have to want something so bad that you're willing to sacrifice for it. And if that sacrifice meaning, not eating out, not spending that Starbucks money every morning, on that Dunkin' Donuts money, that nail money. If that means not spending, buying new shoes and purses and all of that, and new fresh outfits and all of that, if it means that, hey, it's time to do it. Like, my ultimate goal has always been never necessarily to be rich, but to be comfortable, stable. Like I said, everything stems from Humble Pie. If you ever read Humble Pie, y'all, I had a rocky beginning. And especially like once I got married, it just felt like it was just one thing after another. And then, so for me, I'm just getting tired of this cycle. Like, something has got to give, man. Something ain't right. There's no reason why every time I look up, I'm talking to myself in the mirror, talking about some shit again. We in this cycle again. Why? Like, why, man? Why are we here again? Why is it that every time I looked up, we were homeless, couldn't afford the car? I mean, it was always something. Sure, it's always something, right? So I always wanted a change. Like I wanted a stable environment. I wanted something where I can be able to just do so much for my children and then not ever have to think about, oh my gosh, it's going to cost this. Oh my goodness, we don't have the money to do this and yada, yada, yada. And, I never knew how that was going to turn out, but hey, it is what it is, right? So like my ultimate goal was to be at peace, sane. Of course, got money in the bank, gotta get them coins. But at the end of the day, it's like, who the world wants to live paycheck to paycheck? Who the world wants to live like you struggling every week though? Stop playing. Every week, stop it. There's no reason. Stop it. Okay. So we got a little bit of light. I got the little poach light, as they say. Y'all better be in before the street lights come on. So again, y'all, like ladies, what's up? Like this is, I'm not gonna keep saying, oh, this is the year. Look, every year is the year to get it going. Every year is the year to make stuff happen. Every year is the year to, make your dreams come true. I'm not trying to say that everything's going to happen overnight. I'm not going to say that, you won't have bumps and bruises and obstacles, ups and downs, rejections and yeses and nos and, all of. I'm not saying none of that is going to be perfect. I'm not saying none of that at all. But what I am saying is it's time to make that decision to go ahead out there and do it. It's time to make the decision to say yes to your life. They say yes to the dress. No. Say yes to financial freedom. Say yes to stability. Say yes to ensuring that legacy. Stop playing. That legacy, right? So mine is always like, look, I've always dreamed of owning like 50 acres and having this big old like them big old country Mississippi antebellum type houses with a big old wraparound porch, boy, and then having a balcony at the top, the third floor, so people just have a panoramic view of the whole city where you live at or the country where you live at, and then just be able to have all my fruit trees. Y'all go out them fig tree. Come on, get one of them figs out for that tree. Apples, lemons, limes, watermelons growing out the ground, and like just having a whole fruit and vegetable garden, having a whole bunch of wildflowers growing up. Listen, we used to walk the street barefooted, building mud pies, going into the woods, building forts and stuff. Kids don't know nothing about that nowadays. And so, being able to be self-sufficient, being able to shoot. I am going to be getting my license very soon. Look at my eye. Ooh, look at my eye. When your eye get to twitching, it just be feeling so crazy. Lord have mercy. That thing was boop, boop, boop. But to be able to see my kids just run all out in the grass and have the little, I wanted me a big old tree house, and then they can just be going like Dennis, that man, that's me having a little tree house on the side of, then have the little what's it called? I want to say like ramp or rope swing or something like that to kind of connect one tree house to the next. And I want me a big old baobab tree. Baobab, I don't know how to pronounce it, baobab tree in the backyard. One of them big old ones, man. You'll only be able to find that type of stuff in Africa. So, I wanted something like, that was just being able to kind of just, you're just so free, man. Like, nothing can stop you. Nothing, nothing can stop you all the way up. Like, just, you just, y'all know I'm crazy. Like, but I mean, I know it's just like you just want to be able to go out and just live life without no restrictions, no like somebody telling you, oh, you can't do this and you can't do that, and just basically living life on your own terms, man. Like when I dream of a dream, it's just like sometimes I dream of them in my dream and that they feel like they're so real. And sometimes I have deja vu. I'm like, dang, didn't I do this before? Y'all tell me, do you believe in a deja vu? What you think a deja vu is? For real, I always thought a deja vu was, your mind, listen, your brain don't forget nothing. You may forget, but your brain don't forget jack. And guess what? Jill don't know what the world happened either. So, so when everything that your mind captivates, whether it be visual, whether you heard it, whether you smelt it, whether you tasted it, whether you experienced it, your brain does not ever forget it. And especially the more often that you do so, your brain it loves repetition. So it loves to kind of just allow all of that data to kind of sit in your subconscious mind. And then when that time of life happens, you felt like you already did it, because your mind is like a movie. Your mind plays it and it feels like it's real, that when you actually walk through it in the physical, you're like, wait a minute, didn't I do this already? Like, why does it feel like I've been here before? And you ain't never stepped foot in that state. You've never been in that person's house. You ain't never met that person a day in your life. You've never been on that job. You've never experienced none of that. But for some reason, your brain is telling you you've been there before. That's what I think a deja vu is. Like, you like, didn't I do this before? That's what I think a deja vu is, right? Okay. So, and I've been having a lot of them lately. Like, did I do this already? Maybe, I don't know. I can't remember. And I'm one of them ones that I don't forget jack. Like, and guess what? Jill don't remember you. So, stop playing. But tonight, like, y'all, I want us to start to dream again. As children, like, as when I was a child, my mom, people used to always ask me when I wanted to be it, or I would tell my mom, I think my mom thought I was crazy for real. Like, this old big head, bubble head tail girl. So look, she was just like, I think one day I told her I wanted to be a tooth fairy. A tooth fairy. Okay. Maybe I should have been once I can help myself out, right? Stop playing. Y'all know I come for myself. Stop it. So, I'm playing. But, the next one I wanted to be was a gemologist. So my mom used to buy me, them little gem kits where you can, build like the little geodes, the little science experiments. And I used to build a little amethyst and then the onyx and all that. I used to build all that, the quartz and all that. And, you let it sit in the water on top of the rocks and the stuff starts forming on all that. So I remember I wanted to do that. Then I remember when I was younger, I said, man, I want to be an astronaut. I want to fly, not to the moon. I said I wanted to go to Saturn. And the reason why I said that, because I was like, look, Saturn looks so pretty. She just got them little rings around her. I said, I just want to go fly around them. Like, I'm gonna go sit on them, knowing that it's not they're not physical. They're like literally like particles in a shape. So you try to sit up on it, you're gonna fall right. Stop playing. I wanted to be that, and then after that, I kind of like just stopped dreaming, because then reality kind of sets in. High school, I ended up being a teen mom, so it was like, whatever, I reality had set in. I had to go to work, but y'all, like, why can't we get back to childhood dreams again? Like, as adults, we go through so much in our childhood, then nothing really truly prepares us for adulthood. And then by the time we get to adulthood, you see adults collecting doll babies. You see adults, like acting like a little kid again. Like they go to the theme parks. They having more fun than the kids is. They go to the water park. They, wow, yeah. They up there rooting and carrying on, and the kids looking at them like, oh my gosh, daddy, if you don't shut that is not my daddy. Stop playing. That is not my mama. She better stop. Ma, pull your bathing suit. The kids over there like, that is not my parents. That is not them. And the parents, they wilding out. They like, oh my gosh, we ain't had this when I was a kid, boy. And we having so much fun. It's like being like a little kid in the candy store. What happened to those days? Like, what happened that we can't dream again? What happened to that? You get so used to people telling you no. You get so used to telling you people, oh, you're not good enough, or you a female, or you a black female at that. So, let me see if I can turn this light on, because I missed my little light, because my light was, yeah, there we go. Missed my little light. But, we're so used to people telling us no. Oh, thought my thing broke. But we're so used to us being rejected. Oh, that's never gonna happen. Like that sounds too kiddie. Now you have teenagers doing grown folk work. But then you got the adults going back to their childhood. I'm like, man, I used to love doing this. We used to climb trees. Sure, used to climb trees at the park. Used to play in the woods, building forts and making the little mud pies. And we used to run around. What happened to those days? What happened to the innocence of a childhood dream? The no care file, like I don't care what you say type, like, look, I'm gonna make this happen regardless of what you said, what you did, whatever, who said no, whatever the case is. What happened to those days, y'all? And as women, we have such a burden to carry, especially when those of us who are maybe still married, in a relationship, situationship, sneaky link. We're mothers, regardless of how many children you are. A job, man, motherhood is a job within itself. If there was a way that the government can pay, listen, if you are a mother, you will now get paid a salary. Listen, I'm already a millionaire. Stop playing. Based on how many children you have, once the law came out with however many children you have, that's how many $1,000, whatever the case is, you get paid every single month. Because you work, you pay taxes, so then we give it back to you every single month. Man, let me tell you, if there was a way that a mother can get paid, not just for having children, but because she has children, she been busting her butt all this time. Let me tell you, listen. But see, they being ruthless now. They trying to depopulate. So it is what it is. But being a mother within itself, you got to be the mother, sister, mentor, the teacher, the cook, the maid, the counselor, the psychologist. Look, the security guard. You playing all these different roles, but most of the time, people you don't get fed back. You don't get that back. You don't get it back to you. And I'm just trying to figure out what happened. So this topic number 2, it's so. And a lot of times, whenever you tell somebody your dreams anyway, they be like, "Girl, please, that ain't gonna never happen." Why would you want to do that? Well, you can't, and that's a crazy profession. You can't make money in that. Some people don't even do that. Their passion is just for money. They do it because it's like a way that it's like their therapy. Like, it's so funny. Like, I love like taping up stuff, and I love like boxing up stuff and all that type of stuff. Like, at my job, I would so I work in a warehouse. So when all the boxes would get messed up, they were like, "Oh, Shayla, come here, girl. Look, here go the tape gun. Get to boxing." Ooh, this is my little retail therapy. And it just felt so comforting that I guess that's because it boils down to like my character. Like, I always like to not necessarily fix stuff, but I always like to try to put stuff back together. And me trying to see a mangled, broken box and all of its contents falling out of it, I like to pick them contents up, separate the contents from the box, fix the box, make sure that it's sturdy enough to be able to hold what's being in it. If y'all catch what I'm saying. So being able to hold that box, to fix it up, to tighten its corners up, and double taping, double wrapping, and all that, to make sure that whatever is going to go back into that box can be able to that box can be able to sustain the weight. And I think at one point that's one of my issues, where I necessarily tried to fix nobody, but I gave them all this trying to advice. I was always feeding into them, and then but sometimes the content that they allowed themselves to be in, I was always trying to say, listen, whatever you're going through, you can't always fix the problem. So it became a weight that the content that they would always, the situation that they would always put themselves in, their body, their mind, the mental capacity could not handle the weight, could not handle the content. So me thinking, oh, well, let me come over here and try to ease your mind so that I can be able to help you along your way. No, sometimes some folk don't even want to be helped. And I had to really get that. I had to really get that together. I had to really say, Shay, you can't always help everybody. Some folk don't even want to be helped. And if they do, they want to pull you so far in that every day you looking at your phone like, hey, this girl got something going on again. But I had to really say, you allowing it though. You allowing it. You are allowing this person to infiltrate your time, to not respect your time. They calling you all hours of the day, all hours of the night. You know, when you don't answer, are you going to answer me? Where are you at? What? Girl, I ain't married. Stop playing. I don't got to answer you. You ain't nowhere near my spouse. You not my children. And I don't even tell them jokers where I'm at all the time. Stop playing. Okay? Then, once you, I had to be like, baby, listen. We are two grown women. Don't come at me crazy talking about something where I'm at and why I'm not answering the phone. All right. So you teach people how to treat you, right? So at the end of the day, like, don't get wrapped up in somebody else's telling you no and what they're going through in their life and all of that type of stuff. You got to figure out what it is that you want to do. And then once it becomes your passion, it's not even gonna feel like a job to you. It's not gonna feel like nothing. You just get out there and just do it. Just do it, cousin. Like, I'm trying to support, okay? And preferably, my sisters out there, like, listen, we've been through hell lately. We've been through hell. We have. We always putting in this box. We always being compared to somebody else. Always, your butt not big enough, or your titties sagging because you didn't have these many kids. Or you got stretch marks now. Oh, you always doing this. Oh, you decided to wear weave. Or you want to be a European today, huh? Oh, well, now you wearing your afro hair. Oh, now you want to. I just feel like we're never good enough for the world. We're always being put in this box. We're always being compared, and then we're compared, and then we're emulated. We're compared, emulated, then hated, because now they got what we've been born with. Stop playing. So once you learn like who it is that you are, what it is that you want to offer, and you start to profit off of that, man, can't nobody touch you. Cousin, can't nobody touch you. Nobody can touch you, okay? Like I told you the last time, when it came down to like the blueprints and your businesses and things like that, I don't care how many barbershops, beauty salons, lash companies there are, and lip gloss companies there is. I don't care how many of them there are. Can't nobody do it like you, boo. Nope. Can't nobody do it like you. So I don't want to be on this call long. I mean, this was just kind of like the video long. It was just like a little introduction as to what topic number 2 is. Topic number 2 is, so, and that is about your passions, about, what are your goals and your dreams? Like, where do you see yourself? Have y'all even decided that? Like, where you see yourself in the next 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, a year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years? The way the world is evolving now, girl, it's time for you to catch up. There's different ways to make money now. There's different ways to, do business now. Like you gotta go along with the trends, or you're gonna be left behind. I'm not saying that you will never make it, but I'm just saying, listen, it's time to make some stuff happen, right? So, PLD ladies, the Pink Light District, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this short, but that's just something to think about. It's something to think about. And everything I've been saying kind of all ties together. Legacy building, blueprints, who you've been having around you lately, who's been in your corner, who's leaving, who's not leaving, who's staying, who's gonna be there for the ride, who's not gonna be there for the ride. You know, all of those different things that you can play a part in. All these topics kind of coincide together, so it's up to you. You can take what I'm saying and like, oh, she just want to hear herself talk. There she go again. But y'all, let me tell you something. I've started though. I don't know how I'm gonna finish, but I've started, and I'm glad that I've been coming consistent with these things, because at the end of the day, it's like, ain't nobody else gonna do it for me. So y'all, again, this is topic number 2. Goals, dreams, what is your passions? Is that important to you? Is there something that you've always been wanting to do? Do you have a business right now that you would love to promote? Please, if you do, man, put your business link in the description below, or in the comments. Not description, that's me, but in the comments, and then like maybe we can set up something where I can actually review your product line, or I can buy a few products for you, and I can try to test them out, do a little review for you, whatever the case is. Work out some type of way where we can both use our platforms together. My audience won't be like yours won't be like mine. We'll be touching so many different people. I plan on taking my thing global. So if you got the same dream or goal, baby, let's work, let's collab, right? So drop your link below. Let me know what it is that you do. What is it that you would like to do? And again, at the same time, what is it that what is it that you want to accomplish? What is it that you need right now? What are you struggling with? Business, being an entrepreneur ain't no joke. Boy, that thing ain't no joke. It really isn't. Everybody pushes for you to do that, but people don't like giving the guidance. They don't like giving the instruction, the mentorship to get there, unless they're trying to charge an arm and a leg for you to do for them to do one little simple task for you every week. Stop it. So, y'all, ladies, PFD time. PFD time. It's the Pink Light District, and y'all, this is Shay Shay from Simply Magnolias and Honey. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let's build this thing together. All right. This is Shay Shay. Bye.